Next question is from Wanglord, and I'm going to summarize because he put it in 400 paragraphs, but I know exactly what his point was. He's criticized me about this from time to time, and I said, you know what, it's time to legitimately address this, so let's go for it. Wanglord basically says the following. This is his summary, my paraphrasing him. You have mentioned in the past that you do get anger, you have anger issues, and you say things in the moment every once in a while, whether it's on Twitter or in a vlog, that you may not fully mean later. Like maybe you say today that game sucks, and tomorrow you say, all right, it doesn't suck, I just find it boring, but it doesn't suck. Okay? Perfect example, I did this yesterday. On Twitter, I said I'm disappointed because this week, Drakengard and Transistor, I played them both and they both suck. Now, of course, I said that because I'm trying to get it within the character limit of Twitter. The truth is, I don't think Transistor is a bad game. I think the graphics are great, the art design, the music, voice acting, all that's great. I think the combat's boring and repetitive. So it's not a horrible, boring game that sucks, but I was trying to summarize that I don't like it on Twitter. But people will take that, oh my god, he says the game sucks, what a hypocrite, he liked Bastion from the last game from these guys, he doesn't like this one, fuck him, right? And this is what Wanglord is trying to make the point of. When I say things quickly or abruptly or in the moment or with emotion, I may say them in a way that isn't really conveying my point properly, okay? So his question is this. Do you ever think about taking a step back and isolating yourself from social media when these things happen to avoid people taking things that you say the wrong way or as literal fact when you really mean it as something else? And here's the thing. I said this before and I'll say it again. I'm the realest motherfucker on the internet. I don't hold back. I don't pull punches. Now, a lot of the times, things that I say, things that I've said in this show, Ask the King, have been off base because it's based off of what people are telling me in the question. People giving me information in a question, and that's the first time I've heard of that topic, and I give you my off-the-cuff answer because I'm going off the information. If the information's wrong, of course my answer is going to be ridiculously uninformed. There's going to be other times when I have an opinion on something, and if I don't like it, I'll say it. The bottom line is, a lot of people are saying, oh, Phil, but don't you see that all these people on the internet that are saying that they don't like you anymore, it's because you've said these things over the years, and it's gotten to them, and they don't want to follow you anymore. First of all, what the fuck does that have to do with the content that I put out? Zero. Goose fucking egg. If I'm daily putting out playthroughs for you that are entertaining, that I'm getting through the games, they're fun, they're still just as informative as they used to be, pertaining on what kind of gameplay a game is, if it's fun or not, what the fuck does it matter if I said that I don't like something over here in a random vlog? Zero. But this is the problem with the internet, is that people love to be drama queens. They love to be little teenagers who find one little thing, and let's make that the entire existence of this person on the internet, when really it's just something that was said in passing, or maybe something that was said with emotion that wasn't meant. There's plenty of things I've said over the years that I'm sure people either took the wrong way, or I said it the wrong way. I was pissed at the moment, and I said something, and later on I said, man, I should have said that a different way. Absolutely. But I've got over 30,000 fucking videos on the internet. Do you think that I can take stock of what I've said and tell you every single point I've ever made? What was 100% true? Did I say it the wrong way? No. And what Wanglord is suggesting is, why don't you just step away from social media? Don't do vlogs. Don't go on Twitter. Don't do those things, and just make your gameplay, and maybe it'll clear up. No. For two reasons. Because I'm the realest motherfucker on the internet, and I will say what I want to say. If people don't like it, it's your problem, not mine. If you're so offended that someone said a random thing on the internet that you can't ever watch anything they're ever involved in ever again, which, by the way, I can't imagine what that would be, considering I'm not racist, I'm not bigoted, I'm not sexist, I don't insult, certain groups of people or whatever. The most I've said is, I don't understand why people like this certain game. How could people spend all their time wasting it on this certain game? Yeah, because I don't like those games. If you are so fucking sensitive that you will never watch my content again because I said that, I can't change that. That's you, not me. I've been like this since I got on the internet in 2008 and started making these kind of videos, right? So, and for me to be disconnected, all right, so I'm going to not even use Twitter or anything. So no one will know what's going on with my content. No one will know what's going on with my move. No one will know no. Bullshit. I've said this months ago. I am not going to ever get to a point where I say I'm shutting myself off from the internet and my fans and my viewers, because I know that it may be a small group, but there's a group of intelligent people on the internet who understand that you don't have to take offense at everything someone says, that someone might say something in a way they don't necessarily mean, and they might want to, later on when they're not so emotionally into it, that they may either take it back or say it in a different way. And I've done that in the past, okay? I don't have time to do it on every fucking thing I've ever said in my life, but I understand that there are times when anger gets to me or I'm frustrated over something, right? And there's also times when people just take what I say out of context just to make me look bad, and I can't change that either. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing what I'm doing. Yeah, there's going to be an increasing group of people who are immature, who can't understand that, and they just take the 1 or 2 points that I've said, and that's it. I hate Phil. Fuck them. Goodbye and good riddance. I don't need those kind of people. I need intelligent people who know what I'm about, who know that I'm honest, who know that I'm here to entertain you, to give you honest information when I talk about something, that I'm not paid off by any third party to skew what I say, that I'm not going to hold my tongue and not be honest about my feelings about something because I'm afraid I'm going to lose followers and views. Fuck it. I'll lose the followers and views if I can be true to myself. That's how I've always been. That's how I'm always going to be. So no, Wang Lord, I'm not going to censor myself. I'm not going to stay away from social media, because the bottom line is it should be these butthurt fucking pansies that stop whining and being little immature kids on the internet and realize, to be an mature adult, that there's going to be people that you don't agree with. There's going to be statements that are going to be said out of context. Maybe you should stop believing the bullshit, right? And understand that I am a fallible human. I never stood up here and said, I am Jesus Christ, I am infallible, I am, the person who you should 100% only listen to what I say and nobody else. Never did I ever say any of that, right? So for people to take it that way and twist it into that and make me look like the bad guy because maybe I said some things with emotion or in a way that maybe sound insulting if you're like a super fanboy of something and I say I don't like it, tough titty. Fine, goodbye. Go join your group of people who think it's funny to be a little schoolgirl who dances around with your gossip about how DSP said something and insulted everyone. Go ahead. You can be immature and go somewhere else. This is what it is that years ago I did this, and because I was one of the newcomers on the internet, this is becoming a new thing, being able to vlog, being able to voice your opinions. People respected me for being honest, for being real. Now a new generation of people have stepped up who they don't like that. They want perfectionist gamers. They want people who agree with everything they have to say. They want people who are generic, who aren't voiced and opinionated. They want people who are like cookie cutter bullshit to be successful on the internet. Then I won't be super successful on the internet. I'll be me, and I'll be okay with that. How about that? I'm true to myself, and that's what I'm cool with.